Do you experience a burning sensation in your chest, or you feel something really hot is coming up your stomach towards your heart or your throat, or you feel that sour taste in your throat after eating a meal? Now if this happens occasionally, it's okay, don't worry. But if this is happening more often, you definitely need to look after this. It can be a condition called as gastroesophageal reflux disease. Acidity, acid reflux, heartburn are some of the other names. So today we'll be discussing about its causes, its prevention from an Ayurveda point of view, the Panchakarma, herbs, do's, don'ts, simple home remedies that you can start using from day one and get results in terms of this condition. So let us talk about this condition. Namaste everyone, welcome back to Jovi's. Gastroesophageal reflux disease is a chronic digestive disease. Gastro is your stomach, esophageal means your esophagus, your food pipe, your anna nalika, and reflux disease is that the contents from the stomach are throwing out. Let us understand in simple words, in easy language, how is this caused. So there is a valve present at the end of your esophagus, end of your food pipe, where it meets the stomach, and when the food comes at this valve, which is the lower esophageal sphincter, where the food comes over here, it opens up and lets the food pass into the stomach, then it closes so that there is no backward movement. But in this particular condition, what happens is that this valve becomes weak or doesn't relax appropriately, because of which the contents are coming back, the contents are thrown back, there is a backward flow, because of which the patient complains burning sensation in their chest, burning in their throat, or they get that sour taste in their throat which really troubles them. These are the major complaints, and this was explained 5000 years ago in the classical text of Ayurveda. This disease is called as Amla Pitta, where the symptoms are similar to GERD 5000 years ago. So this is called as Amla Pitta, where Pitta, the fire element, attains too much of amlata, which means sour taste. It is basically of two types: Urdhvagami Amla Pitta, where the fire element has a upward moment; Adhogami Amla Pitta, where the fire element has a downward direction. The whole motive of the treatment has a downward direction. An authentic Ayurvedic doctor first understands which type it is, the Prakruti, the complaints, and as per that, the treatment is done, wherein this condition for Ayurveda is easily curable regardless of how chronic or how incurable it is. It is easily curable if the patient follows, if the diagnosis is done properly. So let us understand what is the main objective. The main objective of the treatment is to remove the excess of pitta out from the body, at the same time protect the stomach and the gut from the damage caused by the action of pitta. So the removing the pitta and protection of the stomach and gut, this is the main objective. For us to understand, let us divide the treatment into four parts. First are the do's and don'ts, second are the oral medication, third is the panchakarma like the vaman, the emesis, Virechan, which is the purgation. These are two intensive cleansing procedures. We've made a video on this. I'll put the link in the description. You can go through. It's not a massage or a steam. It's a strict process done under a doctor's guidance, which definitely gives relief to the patient. So Panchakarma helps a lot. Moving further, after Panchakarma, fourth is the Rasayan therapy, where medicines are given which increases the strength of the patient, gives stability to the patient, and induces a long-term immunity against this condition, wherein this disease doesn't happen again and again and again and again. So these are the four steps that you can look for. First one, let's talk about the medicines. Many patients need the names of the medicines, and there are various company medicines, proprietary medicines like Activate India, tablet and syrup Live C Med to be taken twice a day, 2 tablets, 3 teaspoons of syrup, and along with Lac C Med syrup before going to bed. These are the 3 medicines that helps a lot in cooling down the pitta. They helps in purification of the liver, which is the sthan of the rakta dosh, helps in balancing the pitta, purifies the blood. It is great for our liver as well, and all these herbs are present in extract form. There are various classical medicines available in many brands available everywhere, Medicines like Avipattikar Churna, Shankavati, Shankabhasma, Kapardik Bhasma, various medicines are there that helps a lot in this condition. But a doctor uses these n number of medicines depending on the prakriti of the person, which is why Ayurveda offers a quick, easy relief for this condition. It can easily cure this condition because the principles, the treatments are explained in the ancient classical way in that easy manner, that simple manner. If you want to have a permanent treatment, first fix the do's and don'ts, the simple things that are messing up your digestive system. Let us understand them. First one, drink water as per your thirst. A lot of patients, they get up and they drink a lot of water in spite of not being thirsty. They keep targets of drinking water because they have been told it is very, very healthy. This is a wrong information. Excess of water will increase the Vata in your body. Years later, you will face Vata related disorders like muscle pain, joint pain, migraine, headache, and you will get an answer that it is because of stress. No, it's not because of stress, it's because of this wrong habit. Drink water as per your thirst. We tell many patients, you don't have thirst, you don't drink water. Whenever you feel thirsty, drink water. Drink water as much as you want, but as per your thirst. Within few weeks itself, they start getting relief without any medicines. This is the power of this simple tip. Drink water as per your thirst. This is called health. So this is the information, a simple tip that you can write it down, and this is what you can follow. Drink water as per your thirst. Moving further, you can take the Jeera detox tea that we've spoken about using simple home ingredients at home. You can make a decoction of Jeera and jaggery as we explained you, but make sure you avoid lemon into it. Do not squeeze lemon, avoid lemon. You can take that tea, it will help you a lot. Now moving further, there are various foods and fruits that are extremely beneficial. First one, raw celery juice. Celery juice. You can take some few pieces of celery, you can grind them and take 1 cup or 1 glass of celery juice early in the morning on an empty stomach. Enriched with vitamins and minerals, great for your skin, hair, for your liver, for your eyes, intelligence. It's a great juice that you can begin your day with, celery juice. Moving further, apples, watermelon, grapefruit. These 3 fruits are extremely beneficial for Pitta dosh, for fire element, for this particular problem. These are some of the tips. Moving further, you can take 4 to 5 of tulsi leaves. You can make a kada of it, like you can boil 2 cups of water, make it 1, and then you can filter it and consume this liquid once or twice a day. These are extremely beneficial tips. You can take 10 to 15 black raisins, soak them early in the morning before going to bed. You can chew them. It will relieve you from the constipation, gases, bloating, indigestion, acidity and headache. These are the simple tips that you can follow. You get those ready-made peppermint or tulsi tea bags as well. You can just dip it into normal water and you can consume that tea. So you can just follow these simple remedies and get best results from day one. If not, then Activate India, tablet syrup, Live CMed, Lax CMed syrup, they are also very useful as they have herbs present in extract form. I need not tell you the simple things that avoid sour food, avoid salty food. We are all knowing that what causes the pitta imbalance, what does not cause the pitta imbalance. Taking a lot of curd because it's extremely Ushna Dikshna, sharp and hot. It has the nature. Avoid curd intake, avoid a lot of water before after your meal, avoid sleeping after meal. These are the simple things that we are aware of. I need not mention, but these are very, very important. If you want to know your Prakriti, go on www.jovis.com. There is a free Prakriti Parikshan, 30 questions, answer them, and immediately within seconds you get the result. You understand which is your Prakriti, and as per your Prakriti you get the do's and don'ts, both the things. So you can make the most out of that. Understand your Prakriti, understand you are your own doctor, how you can heal yourself following the basic tips. Be healthy, get the right information. This was all for today's video. Do like this video, share it further. Until next time, from Jovis and the team, look impressive, be progressive.